The flea life cycle consists of the egg, larva, pupa, and adult flea. The eggs are soft-shelled and sensitive to temperature, sunlight, and other environment. Borax granules, salt, other products like that act as a desiccating or a drying agent to the eggs. So under the baseboards, in the environment, if you can reduce the moisture, it will kill them or it will dry them up. That's the reason they can't live outside unless there's a protected environment. Too much rain, not enough moisture, all those things can affect the life cycle of the egg. The larva is similar. It's a soft-shelled organism. It eats the dried blood, hair, skin, things that exfoliate off of the animal. And it too needs a protected environment. It can't live in extreme sunlight or waterfall, things of that nature. So both of those need 80-degree temperature and humidity to live. They live inside. Where do fleas come from? This can live up to 2 years inside your home. It doesn't really care about the environmental conditions. It can make it through winter. It can make it through spring, summer, and fall. And so it will hatch out when the temperatures are right and the humidity is right. So you'll see an increase of fleas in the spring and sometimes late fall because the environment has become good for hatching the pupa out. As soon as the pupa hatch out underneath the baseboards, they become adult fleas. These things breed, lay millions of eggs. Then they go out and get on your pet, and you kill these on the pet with whatever pill or topical spray, bath that you may put on the pet. But you're only killing this. That is 5% of the population. Most of their life cycle is spent in these stages. The home sprays, if you spray around the baseboards, will kill this and this. And some claim some effectiveness against this. Not so much. But it's just like I've always said, ants at a picnic. If you're going to have ants at a picnic and they crawl up on the counter and you smash them every time they come up on the picnic table, that's what using a product on the dog will do. You're just killing these as they get up on the animal. To make any headway into flea control, you've got to kill these sections, not just this one, these. So put something on the pet, doesn't matter what, give it a pill, doesn't matter. But you still have to spray under the baseboards to get this, this, and sometimes this. And even though those sprays will say kills fleas and keeps them gone for 6 months or kills flea and keeps them gone for a year, these guys will hatch out. So spray it, wait about a month, spray again. As these hatch out, especially in the spring and the fall, go ahead and kill them. The spray will have a pyrethrin to kill this, and it'll have an insect growth regulator product. It'll be a chemical that kills either this, both of those. Some will be effective somewhat against these, but as these guys hatch out and you keep spraying and turn into these and these, you can keep killing. Under the baseboards, whether it's carpet, linoleum, hardwoods, is a great place for the flea to live, or the parts of the flea life cycle, such as the larva. Dust, debris, pet hair will float through the room, land on the floor, and eventually end up under the baseboards. Hard to reach spots, such as behind this counter with a baseboard behind it, is especially a good place for a flea to live. It's hard for the vacuum cleaner to get to it without moving the counter, and it still has a baseboard, and it still has the environment, such as the 80 degrees humidity and temperature it needs to live. Okay, where are the fleas located in your home? They'll usually be close to where the animal spends a lot of time. If it's a cat, you may have to watch and investigate. They'll sleep in a lot of different places. Dogs usually stay around where you're at, in the living room or the family room or the computer room and the bedroom. Lots of people that have furnished houses that they rent out, when they go to clean it up several weeks later after the previous occupants have left, they always tell me that they find them in the bedroom. That's a hot spot. Whether you're there or not, the dog likes to get in there. How do you catch them? Well, you take a plastic bowl. I don't have one. I have a silver metal bowl. You heat it up in the microwave. Dog's temperature is 102, and that's the reason the fleas get on the dog and not on you. You're not warm enough. So you heat up a dish of water to 102. You take some, this is just Lemon Joy, something like that, any kind of dishwashing soap. You put it in there, it'll raise up to the top, and it makes a surfactant layer. When the flea jumps in, he can't jump out. He can get out of regular water, but not that soap. And then you add heat or light, which is, I've got a desk lamp, and I'm going to put over the top. And then I put it close to the bed, close to chest or drawers, close to the couch, close to an entertainment center. Move it around to different places in the house and leave it for 6 to 8 hours. If you catch fleas there, that's a good place that you want to spray once a month, once every month with the home rug and carpet sprays such as Adams. If you don't catch fleas there, don't worry about that spot. So you don't need Terminix to come in. You don't need to fog the whole house. You just need to find out where they're at and then treat those areas. And then instead of just treating the fleas on the pet, you can kill the fleas in the environment. So just to sum up, there's more egg and larvae than there are adult fleas. They like 80-degree temperature and humidity, which is what your home provides year-round. Sometimes outside in a shed, garage, sunroom, underneath things that they can get that same kind of environment. Those are the areas that you need to treat. Dog houses, that would be one of them also. Treating the dog is helpful. Frontline, Revolution, Capstar, any type of Advantix, any type of product that you put on the dog will help treat the fleas that are on them. But it won't help treat the immature life cycle of the flea, the larva and the egg and the pupa, which is the constant resupply. You can keep the numbers down by treating the dog, but you can't eliminate it. And if they're allergic, hair loss along the back of the tail, chewing hair along the underneath of their leg, they're allergic to the flea bite, so one flea is enough for them. So you need to clean up the environment, and to do that you have to spray. Fleas are everywhere. Nobody is a dirty home because they have fleas. Fleas are very good about getting in there. They're everywhere. The pupa stage can overwinter several winters like that. So a rug and carpet spray, directional, not really a fogger. Put the flea trap, find them, go around, spray the baseboards. Do that about every month during this time of the year, which is the spring, April, May, and June. Summertime, they'll kind of fall off some. Fall, you may have to hit it again, and you will come close to eliminating the fleas in your home, at least reduce the environmental contamination of it. Fleas, cats a lot of time won't show signs of fleas the way dogs do as far as the itching and scratching, but they do maintain the population. So if you have cats and dogs in the home, you still want to treat the areas where the cat hangs out. Like I said, they can be sleeping in windowsills, going into your bedroom after you leave, things of that nature. Fleas are not in the bed. When you move the sheets off of the bed, the pet dander floats up in the air, goes down, and then goes under. Fleas will be under the bed, but not on the bed. Your movement of your body, sleeping in the bed, is too much heat and friction for the flea egg. Know your enemy, know where it lives, know its life cycle, and then go at it in a smart manner, and you'll have some success.